This is ANN News Brief.
Libya's Tripoli-based internationally recognized government has denounced what it calls a coup attempt by war leader Khalifa Haftar. East Libyan strongman General Khalifa Haftar and his forces have been waging an offensive to capture the capital, Tripoli. Haftar declared himself leader of the country in a speech on Monday. He said he had accepted the will of the people and its mandate, but did not specify from which institution he had received the mandate and how he intends to assume leadership of the country. UN-backed government of national unity has also denounced Haftar's action, calling it an obtaining coup, a first and a new coup d'etat. The government says this is an addition to a series of others that began years ago. Morocco prison authorities say more than 300 coronavirus cases have been detected in 3 prisons in the country after a screening campaign conducted in all of the kingdom's 73 prisons. Correctional authorities said on Tuesday 313 COVID-19 cases were recorded from 1,736 persons tested in the prisons. Ouarzazate, Marrakesh and Khazar Kabir prisons were affected. The detection of the first cases in Ouarzazate prison last week led the prison administration to launch testing of population samples in all prisons. There are nearly 80,000 inmates in Moroccan prisons. In early April, more than 5,600 inmates were pardoned by the king to reduce the risk of spreading the virus in notoriously overcrowded prisons. In mid-April, the prisons registered more than 5,000 new arrivals. The administration had tightened health measures at the beginning of the pandemic by reducing visiting rights and suspending all activities involving outside actors. Prison officials were subjected to quarantines in March. Morocco has 4,252 confirmed coronavirus cases, 165 deaths, and 778 recoveries. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
A presidential candidate in Ivory Coast, Guimoyo Soro, has been convicted in absentia on Tuesday and sentenced to 20 years in prison for embezzlement. The judge in the case announced the verdict after a trial that lasted only a few hours and was boycotted by Soro's lawyers, who had denounced the allegations against him. The attorney said the charges were aimed at excluding their client from the October election. Soro is currently in European exile. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.